Marhaba everyone, that's hello in Arabic. Today I would like to talk about scammers and scam alert. Last night I had a person that wasted an hour and a half of my time concerning a product I'm selling on the marketplace on Facebook. Now, I was on track. I thought, and it was so legitimate. It was so legitimate. I asked a lot of questions, but I just had this funny feeling that something wasn't right. And I'm asking questions about questions. Actually, I think it surprised the person that I did. And while I'm doing that, I'm also looking everything up that this person is talking about. They wanted to buy an item I had without looking at it. And I, on the mark, said to them, I'm sorry, that's very strange. I think you're a scammer. Why would you not come and look at the item? This is very strange to me. And they gave me all this information of how they'll pay and that they were going to put the money in my bank. And I looked up my bank. It was all legitimate. It was digital currency. They accepted it. And then there was a formula I had to go through. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm not doing this. And they said, well, I looked up your bank because they know. Because you get the low-scale scammers up to the higher sophisticated scammers. You have the software that is just top-notch, that they can imitate any of your utilities, your internet providers, even government logos. Their software, because they are trained criminal scammers, is high tech, and anybody from the most intellectual can be deceived. I cannot believe I wasted an hour and a half. Well, after I realised this is a scam, because the person kept going on, and the first thing I do is look at the person's profile, and it was a she. Well, who knows? It could very well have been a male, right? Making out to be a female. And I look at their friends. Now remember, they can make up or even buy false friends. I look at their postings and whether there's responses or likes. You know, I'm pretty switched on when it comes to things like that, and it all looked legit, and everything he or she was telling me was legit, because while she was talking I was looking things up, and the person even said your bank does receive this payment, and he or she was right. But it came to a certain area where I thought, no way. This looks all good, all right. Even my bank is saying this and it's verifying it. And then I asked a final question, and then the response, I thought to myself, I said, I'm sorry, I don't believe you're real. I believe you're a scammer. You're going to have to find another way to pay me. Otherwise, do not message me anymore. There was no response. And in that, I just messaged back and I said, the very fact that you did not message me has verified and confirmed you're a scammer. And then the person went out of the chat. What a waste of an hour and a half. There is not a day where I don't get overdue road toll bills. Areas where I don't even drive, because I don't go through toll areas. And this is through texting, and I delete. Don't ever, whatever you do, don't ever open up anything, even if it's from an internet provider, a government department, through texting, through emails, whatever you do, do not open them. Call your phone provider, call your utility provider, call your banking institute or your department institute before you open anything. I just delete it and call them. I don't even open anymore. But guess what? Sometimes we can be caught off guard. For example, I was in a rush one day and I just opened up something from our utilities and it was a scam. So I had to call the company and they said, yes, you have been scammed. And I thought, you foolish person, you know better than that, but I was in a rush. So even when we're in a rush and we're doing things, be careful, do not open it. Every day, I haven't got one yet, but I get a road toll text and I just delete it. Therefore, I'm encouraging you, whatever you do, how sophisticated it looks and how rightfully it looks on the logo, even the language down to the language that they use is the language that your utilities, internet provider, government department will use. They are spot on because they have the software to duplicate exactly the logo and the language. Be very careful, be alert, open nothing without calling your providers. Please, and today again, I received a message in regard to an item I had for sale. Facebook Marketplace, which all of us know is inundated with scammers. And even on my post, I say, no scammers, please, genuine buyers only. Well, lo and behold, I shared with the person, please don't ask me to lower the price. It's a fixed price because I'll be getting that, every second, minute, and hour of the day. And what did I get in return? Oh, it's because I'm black, isn't it? It's because I'm black. That's why you think I can't afford it. I thought, what on earth? I didn't even notice that they were black. And I returned a message saying, what on earth? I didn't even notice you were black. I was scammed last night, and I'm very aware of scammers and the tactics they use. I didn't even look to see that you were black. And it was another scammer. They deleted themselves. At first they said, I was going to come and pick it up today. And I thought, yep, another scammer. And then they deleted themselves off the chat. I was scammed again. And sadly, there are certain nationalities that are out there because, how do I know? They are the ones that habitually scam. And we all know that. So don't try and be politically correct and say I'm unpolitically correct. We all know there are certain nationalities that are out there that are scammers. That's a fact. So I'm encouraging you, I'm pleading with you, be very careful to open anything from your texting to your messaging, social media messaging, to your emails. Do not open. Call all of your providers and find out whether they messaged you. And they will tell you, no, we don't ever message. We have a security path that we go through. And therefore, from there on in, delete. Because as I said, once I was in a rush and I opened it and I had to call my provider and they said, yes, you have been scammed, and we had to change all my details, passwords, everything. I hope this has helped. Have a great day. Au revoir.